smash that fucking mute button.
I should put on my ring and wave my little American flag.
Episode 22. We're here with my dude Uber, and we're going to be answering questions and saying a bunch of random shit and talking about
questions.
About a bunch of random shit. So you know what the deal is. Mute that stream. We got to smash the mute button so we don't get the delays.
Okay, here we go. Bam. I was just worried about that just because I don't want just feedback coming through.
Here's some feedback for you.
They like
it. You did it. You did it. You muted. The audience loves it.
Dude, I need a good pat on the back. Doesn't need
give it to yourself, man.
Bam.
Sometimes you just got to give yourself a pat on the back.
We need to rename the episode 22 to episode Double Do. Like
Double Do.
Or just have parentheses next to the 22.
Yeah.
Double Do.
Yeah, Double Do. I can't believe it's been 22 episodes already.
I mean, you got to admire the hard work in putting together an episode every week.
I've been sick this whole weekend, and I didn't line anything up. So today I was like, I'm gonna hit up Matt. So I was like, this dude's reliable. He's a good guy.
You're like, well, I gotta go to my last resort, Uber.
Yeah, my last resort.
This is my parish song in a sense.
Nah, you're the dude. I just haven't had you on in a while. I've been trying to at least mix it up a little bit. So, I have Scott on, like.
Dude, Scott should just be the co-host.
Yeah, he pretty much is, man. And there are just some times when, I don't know, if I'm going to have one guest, I don't want it to just
Scott
be.
I've been to your house, and where the trash can is, that can be his little couch area where he sits down.
Yeah, there we go. That'll be where he eats all his meals.
And pretty much his only living area. Like, he just lives on top of a trash can, and his belongings are inside the trash can.
Yep, that's the one. That'd be beautiful.
Scott just tunes in. He's like, that Uber guy. Fun of me as shit.
Basecraft is asking if you're flexing right now.
No, dude. I'm just weak as shit, so I have to flex all the time.
Just ripped.
Just flex all the time, because if I don't, then people will realize I'm actually a bone.
He doesn't even work out. He just flexes all the time, so it keeps him in shape.
Yeah, my actual workouts are just me flexing 20% harder.
Yeah. It's the best. Feel the burn. It's I want to post this on my Facebook page, but the Facebook page doesn't get any fucking reach, so I don't even know if I should.
Just post it on Twitter. Again, just be like episode Double Do. I'm just gonna post it again on Twitter.
There you go.
I'm definitely gonna say Double Do though.
Do it. Double do it. For Mech-Hop Mondays.
So, Double Do. Check this baloney out. How do you spell baloney? Oh, today I learned baloney has an E. Bam. All right.
Beautiful fucking thumbnail for this link.
Hopefully it's wacky enough for people to be like, yeah, I'm going to go to episode Double Do. Check out that baloney.
Yeah. Double Do sounds interesting.
We should ask the comment section. Have you heard the new Farzo track?
Yeah.
It's going to be literally the conversation for today.
Yeah.
Just like
we're gonna have an open discussion about FIZO and all this.
Newspapers fly in. Did you hear that new FIZO tune? All caps.
EDM.com joins. Ominous and FIZO team up for a track. You won't believe what happens.
And you won't believe what happens. And then it just shows a waveform.
Sick. That'd be great if that was the fad. You just posted pictures of waveforms and people got all hype about it.
Yeah, no. Like, here's a little teaser of the new track.
That'd be sick. I better start doing that one.
That's a perfect joke.
We just started it. Check out the new teaser for my latest album.
Literally just waveforms. People are like, yeah.
Waveforms.
Dude, I love that drop. Look how beefy it looks.
That drop is sick.
Back in the day when I would have just shitty internet on my phone and I want to listen to a tune, a lot of the times it wouldn't load properly. But I'd see like just the compressed, just the squashed area after 55. And I'd be like, ooh, I want to get to you so bad. Come on, baby.
Get bad.
Let's see. Went to my first festival this weekend, so lit.
Oshi is so sick, dude. Do you listen to Oshi at all?
What?
Do you listen to Oshi at all?
Oh yeah, of course. Oshi's the bomb.
So fucking bad, dude.
Right now, I like this dude called Drolo. I think that's 3 dudes in the Netherlands. So like, of course, it's like, in my opinion, they're like the noise of Oshi type music.
That's fucking tight.
Because they're Eastern European and they got really feelsy music. I'm like, oh yeah, it's good stuff.
I really liking stuff like that more and more. I just really like a good melody with resonance, you know?
Oh yeah. I don't know. It's like, I only like music that's the exact opposite of my music, it seems like.
Yeah, that's how I am most of the time.
And then I'm like, oh, time to make another dubstep. Back to work now. It's fun. Back to the good old 9 to 5, and I open up Serum. Can a guy get a lunch break around here?
I mean, come on. Dude. Yeah, the video game took recoil.com too, so I can't register that.
Recoil.com? Yeah. Well, good thing you can always secure recoil2.com.
That'd be sick.
They're like, I got your sequel.
Why didn't I think of that?
We have to trade.
Yeah. I'm holding your sequel's website hostage.
Only like they just named their other collab just like one of your EPs or something. It just becomes a fight of stealing other names.
That'd be sick. Let's do it, man. Let's start some new fads. Went to my first festival this weekend, Streso says. So lit. It was Dream Beach in Spain. Nervo dropped Kirby. Jotaro dropped 3 times. Deadmau5 played Struggles the Summers. That sounds crazy.
Dude, why isn't Deadmau5 fucking playing Jotaro? Fucking sellout.
What a dick, man.
That would be just hilarious if just everyone's playing Jotaro. I don't think Jotaro's not like Jotaro's just gonna get played out until 2017. Yeah. I genuinely believe all the headliners will be playing Jotaro for that long.
Yeah, I'm sure they will.
Because everyone's like, they're like still new to the song. They're like, they probably think. Well, the thing is, it seems like a lot of people think like Jotaro is just whoever actually is just playing the song, made the song.
Right.
They'll always be new to them. They don't know.
That is basically how the crowds are, though. That's such a sad misconception.
Yeah. The DJ plays all of his own music.
Yeah.
I mean, like, I'm fine, because, like, Excision, like, sometimes plays out disabled, which I'm super hyped on. Mm-hmm. But, like, people are like, oh, dude, this new Excision track. It's like, oh, at least I enjoy it.
Yeah. Let's type that he's playing that out. I haven't even sent him stuff ever, really. Actually, that's a lie. Way back in the day, I sent him like a couple of things. He's super busy dude, though, so he doesn't always see stuff.
Yeah, if you get like on an Excision track nowadays, it's like you get like, well, I don't know. I actually don't know. I just assume something really nice would happen. Like you get like some golden mouse for collabing with Excision, like some like power up or something. You collabed with Excision, and now you get the rare edition Excision mouse.
That'd be sick.
Precise knob turning may be with you.
I'm trying to get a new mouse, actually. I want to get a really nice one. I've been looking into this, I think it's like Logitech G605 or something. And it's a wireless gaming mouse, because I need wireless for mouses,
Yeah,
like
I mean,
this far from my computer.
Glowy-ass Razer mouse.
Yeah.
And it's nice just because I can adjust the speed. Not really like something you really use, but it's slightly convenient sometimes. Because you're like, oh no, I'm not moving this mouse quick enough. Let me just amp the speed to where I'm like on 10 sensitivity on Call of Duty and I'm just spinning around.
I always keep my mouse sensitivity super high.
Yeah, I kind of like it because just a slow and sluggish mouse isn't very fun.
Yeah, it's a pain in the ass.
You got to learn how to control your mouse.
Yeah, be one with the mouse.
Yeah, like I've like going to my parents' computers is just like, oh, like this mouse needs to hit the gym.
Yeah, I'm like,
Yeah, I need like a mouse pad the size of like the equator. Dude, how's the audience? How do the audiences love this mouse talk?
Yeah,
let's get some feedback. Mouse talk.
Smash that subscribe button if you're digging the mouse talk. My mouth eye.
How's the Recall Uber collab going? That's up to Colin.
I'm tired, and it's going well.
Nice.
It's coming along. There's pretty much a skeleton of a tune. We just gotta crack down on it. I've been busy and sick and shit like that, so we're probably gonna bang it out relatively soon. It's gonna be sick.
Dude, I'm hyped on it.
Yeah, it's got a cool vibe going already. So
a little like rah rah rah, and then you get the bam 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 from Recoil. It's like bam 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 bam.
Yeah.
And then it just turns into the Jaws theme.
And then it turns into a da 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 da.
I was thinking the bam 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 da 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 da. And then like a shark just comes swimming by.
Yeah.
Dude, why hasn't Jaws actually sampled that?
On some non-EDM Jaws type shit.
Yeah, like Jaws has his whole branding based around the movie Jaws. He's never used the Jaws theme in one of his tracks. Like, that would be a good idea.
Be a great idea.
Dude, people need to just get with it. Like, I bet if I told him that right now, he'd be like, "Holy shit, this guy's right. I've been doing shit wrong this whole time." I have a whole genre of films I can sample from.
I haven't used like a sample, like a ripped sample from a movie or whatever in a long time.
Dude, movie samples are the bomb.
Yeah, they are. I just haven't done it.
You need to watch more movies, yo. You just need to spend a good week. Just like go to IMDb top 50. You'll find something.
Yeah. I totally should.
Even if it's just something quick and most people wouldn't recognize because it's just like 2 syllables.
Yeah.
It's worth watching a whole 2-hour film.
I've just been watching shows lately. Like a
Oh,
lot of
true.
anime and everything. I'm finally watching Parasite, and that show.
Oh yeah, I just finished watching that a couple of days ago. My friend Sal, who's in the chat, recommended it to me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed that show, but like, I feel like that's pretty satisfying. Then I watched Death Note immediately after. Loved like the 2/3 of the film, like 2/3 of the series, and the last third, like literally made me want to jump, just from
Oh.
any height. It was just so like everything else is here, and like the last third part is just like down here. It's just like bottom. Like they
Yeah.
were just scraping out of content, and they're just like, we don't know what to do.
Yeah.
We
That's
don't know what to
that's
do.
it's like Naruto. It
Yeah.
got so fillery. It was literally like seasons of fillers.
Oh, it wasn't even like that, more or less. It was just like they were coming up with bullshit conclusions from like non-logical deductions.
Yeah.
And it's like, well, that solved the mystery. It's like, no, you fucking
Not
just like
really.
tripped in and solved and like accidentally kicked the mystery right to your like fingertips.
Yeah.
Like, nah, that didn't happen.
Seems-
It was all me. I'm a super genius. I'm the luckiest guesser in the world. No, people are probably bored of me just talking about complaining about anime conclusions. Everyone's in high school and knows all.
Where's
Damn,
Bezo?
that's slow as shit.
Bezo's in here. Strazo.
Who's Bezo?
What's up, Necro?
He wants
It's here.
Fizo, but
It's
Bay
here.
in front of it.
I think he's talking about Strazo. That's in the chat here.
Oh, I would have thought Fizo. That makes sense now that I'm thinking about it.
Sampled the 90s Spawn movie because I loved it when I was little. And for a badass epic intro. Yeah. Yeah, that stuff is tight. You can find the right sample and make sure it like matches the vibe of the track. Super dope. That's what I like about Midnight T's stuff. Is he has like a cartoony, brutal sound.
Yeah, that's what I mainly liked from Jason back in like 2013.
Yeah.
The really cartoony stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
I love his newer tunes, but like they're almost too serious.
Yeah.
And I would just wish he like got I have like shows in my mind that Jason needs to do that really should be done, like Johnny Bravo.
Oh, yeah.
Like there needs to be a Johnny Bravo tune.
Yeah. Totally. He can pull it off.
He could totally do it. Like Johnny Bravo. Like I just don't think like Jason's like taking the time to like go through Johnny Bravo to find samples without like a bunch of background music in it, because that's like the main hard part. But Sausage Party, that could be a good sample movie.
Oh my gosh, I'm sure that's gonna be fucking torn apart and rummaged for samples.
I haven't seen the movie yet, but
I haven't either. One of my good friends went and saw it and said it was cool.
Apparently they only had like a $20 million budget, which is super low for movies.
Oh, especially for an animated film.
Yeah, and like the thing is, like the Ghostbusters 3, that had a $150 million budget.
Yeah, and they barely made half.
Well, they doubled. They actually doubled, but they only made half the opening week.
Oh, did they?
They only made half the opening week, which is obviously lower than expected. Like they still made a profit, but like not as much as they would think. Like in comparison, Finding Dory had a $200 million budget and they had $800 million in profit. So but that's like Pixar. That's expected.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I'm pretty sure Ghostbusters 2016 made lower than average, and they're probably not gonna make a sequel. But I don't know. I sometimes geek out about movies and shit.
Yeah, I feel you.
Like, I'm probably gonna be that dude who has like a bunch of just like old films in like a library space, and just be like, back in my day, you had to go to IMAX.
We used to have a bunch of VHSs and everything in that place.
Oh, I still do.
Yeah.
We have like a whole drawer of just like bootleg VHS tapes of like Star Wars and stuff.
That's sick.
Dude, we'd record like AMC and just like rip the movies a sense. My parents were pirating since day one.
Look at you now, bro.
Look at me now. I'm riding my own ship.
You didn't turn out all bad. Even though you're a pirate. You're a pirate motherfucker.
Dude, everyone breaks the law. That's a fact. Everyone breaks the law. Colin's like thinking of incident like who told. I can't tell whether you're looking at the chat or you're just like reminiscing of your entire life. You're like,
no, there's a video of this kid on my feed right now that is in the emergency room because he inhaled a dog toy, and every time he breathes, it's like a squeaky toy. What the hell?
Sounds good.
Oh, God. Society. Shaking my damn head at society. Recoil, talk about that kid that said dubstep is so easy to make. Yeah, on one of my friend's statuses the other day, there was some dude that commented that was going on about how dubstep was so easy to make and that he doesn't make it because it's so easy to make and that you can make it in like 10 minutes and make it like better than anyone. I was like, go fuck yourself, dude. And I just owned him, like, chat after chat after chat.
That's annoying.
Coming from a guy who describes himself as making really good rap beats. I was like, okay. And he I was like, post one then. I was like, post one. If you think your shit's really good, post some of it. He posted it and the mixdown was god awful. And I was like, shut up.
Usually the people who are like overconfident like that, and well, people who are usually overconfident like that don't really fully comprehend their abilities.
Yeah, exactly.
So that's like the usual thing. Especially it's like going from hip hop to like dubstep. Like, dude, you're missing a whole aspect.
Yeah.
Like, there's a sound design portion. There's a whole nother step.
Mm-hmm.
And on that, like, very.
It's all plugins. It just makes the stuff for you. It's like you make the stuff with the stuff.
It's a tool.
Like,
yeah. Those are the guys that are like, yo, EDM, you just press a button, that's a tune.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly what I put, too. I put in quotation. All he did was press a button.
Hip-hop beats are really easy to make, though. I've like a couple where I've like limited myself to just an hour to make them.
Mean, yeah, they can be easy and if you take it as such, especially if you're like sampling or whatever, but at the end of the day, that's like craftsmanship and sit there and refine for hours.
Your voice like went all vocody. I don't know if it's my end or yours. I'm gonna play FISO just to check out. Nope, I'm all good. Oh, you're all good now. I don't know. Google is like, no, we're making Colin the fucking vocoder.
Oh, yeah, I was probably just lagging for a second or something.
Probably. No worries.
Dude, I'm gonna need an audio interface soon. I've been having to replace like all my studio.
Dude, what I need to do is build a new computer. I have the dollar bills, and I just need to find out. I'm like, what to spend these dollar bills on. I have a vague idea.
I want to do a Hackintosh so I can just get specs on my shit.
You totally should do that. Because
I will, because I want a gaming computer too. So like, I'll probably partition a huge hard drive or something like that.
I think, well, it might be possible where you could just delegate all. Well, if you build a big enough PC, you could definitely just delegate half to just the Mac side and half to the PC side, and it wouldn't even be that big of a split. But
Right.
that's if you like throw down a ton of money
Yeah.
on the
That's what
PC.
I'd have to do, honestly. Because I mean, my MacBook cuts it
Just
for right now, at least. But I'm just near future thinking. I really want to do that.
I think I think should be you should do that just because it's so expensive to buy Macs and like I don't think you can even like upgrade them. Like it's
Yeah. The Retina display isn't upgradable, so that's why I maxed out specs on it.
like all in the monitor.
Yeah, I financed mine. It was sick.
Wait, you can finance a Mac
Yeah,
so that you can just pay like
yeah. I
every
was paying like 100 something a month, but sometimes more if I wanted to.
like 20 months.
Just yeah, it was like 18 months interest free, and I paid it off before that. So
It's not too bad.
yeah,
Yeah, but like I don't know. I still feel like PCs are the way to go as far as production. Like Macs are,
yeah,
but if you have unlimited funds, like Macs are fun. But if you don't, I feel like PCs
yeah,
tend to be a little bit more fun. Plus, you get games.
yeah. I know. That's I miss it, dude. Like, I mean, not that I was ever a super heavy computer gamer, but just the fact that like you get like the gaming hardware and like it can be so much better than consoles. Like it really can look so
Yeah,
much better than consoles.
yeah. I mean, like I have an Xbox One. I don't even use it anymore. But like I just straight up use my computer for games, just
Yeah,
because like I don't know, this they can handle pretty decent games.
I know it's kind of whack, but like I'm a total slut for visual fidelity with games.
Virtual
And
fidelity.
that's
How is that?
yeah,
Oh,
visual fidelity. Like
okay.
so, like how good graphics are for a game. And I know so many people are like, it's just gameplay that matters. But if it's good gameplay with really good graphics, I'm like entranced.
You might like. Well, I think I've already recommended Hotline Miami to you, but like, it's just a very aesthetically
Yeah,
pleasing game, even though it's pixelated, and
yeah.
it's only like $1 on Steam. But I don't know if they have it for Mac. I think they have it for Mac now that I think of it. I know you could definitely get it for like your PlayStation.
Have
Everyone
you
in the
been
chat.
Have you been playing Overwatch?
I played that a little bit with Jason,
Uh,
but he's busy and I'm busy, and like another reason why I need to upgrade my computer is because I have to play Overwatch to the point where it looks like I'm playing like an 8-bit video game.
yeah,
So like that's another reason why, and it's just like I just want to like work on stuff
right.
and just relax. I'm not really in like a Twitch movement sort of mood right at this point.
I feel you.
Oh no, I need a.
I
That's
do like stuff like this that's stylistically like this, you know?
Yeah, like it's enjoyable. It's a really enjoyable game, and it's like difficult to the point where it's like it's pretty fulfilling if you get through one of the levels, and it's like it's a good kind of difficulty too because if you get past like a couple floors, you have to keep going because if you like turn it off, like that's it.
Oh shit.
You have to go all the way back. So it's like, well, fuck this. I can't stop playing. It gives you really good incentive to keep on playing instead of just quitting.
Brutal.
I'll just play, like, and it's just like the first time I got the first one. I think it took me a week to
It's
beat it.
got cool. It's got really cool music.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you'll love the music in there. Everyone in the chat should buy Hotline Miami. Yeah. No. All of them are like very like 80s synthwave / like electro, and there's a really good producers on the second. Like my favorite video game soundtrack of all time has to be like Hotline Miami 2. Like,
There's a second one?
yeah, there's a second one. The second one's a little bit more convoluted, but it's more or less like closure to the first game. And like just generally, I don't know. I really enjoyed both games. The second one's significantly harder though. Like that's probably the hardest game I've beaten.
Yeah.
I can't think of any game that's like harder.
I think one of the hardest games for me was Ninja Gaiden.
Oh,
And then
really?
Bloodborne. Bloodborne was really
Oh,
fucking tough.
Bloodborne. I don't know. I would feel like, well, Bloodborne's like a different sort of difficulty because like, well, this is more Twitch, I would say, because Bloodborne you can have people help you out and stuff,
Oh, yeah.
bosses, and like that, and you can always look at walkthroughs. Like walkthroughs for this game doesn't really work,
Yeah.
just because they're kind of randomized, and all of it's like based on like Twitch reactions.
Right. That's a lot of like what the Dark Souls and Bloodborne is.
I don't know.
Because
I need to get Bloodborne because I really like the aesthetic of that game, and
yeah,
that's the only. I don't really like the Dark Souls series that much. Coop's probably gonna like persecute me for that, but like I really enjoy like the aesthetic for Bloodborne, and I really
yeah,
I watched a full playthrough and I really enjoyed everything.
dude,
And
it's so cool. It's such a cool game. And the lore behind it, if you look up like a video explaining the lore of it and everything, shit.
Yeah, no, dude, the lore's pretty convoluted in itself, but like, it's still enjoyable story.
Right.
Like, it makes me want to get like a PS4 to play it, but at the same time, like, I'm not willing to drop like $450 just to get Bloodborne.
Yeah.
And then like throw my controller because it's too hard. Wait, do they have it for PC? They might. Yeah,
I think they do.
But I need to get a better PC before I start playing that. Because right now I have Dark Souls 1 and that doesn't even run that well on my computer.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Granted, like Dark Souls 1 isn't made to run very well on PC since it's just like a quick PS like Xbox to PC port in a sense.
What the fuck? Dude, Rocket League pros are ridiculous.
I tried Rocket League like a total of 2 times and I couldn't do it.
It's so sick, dude.
It's also because I have like a mouse.
Yeah.
To play on.
Well, there are some pretty damn good computer players for sure.
Well, I imagine, but I just couldn't get into it. Like I was just like fuddling around and like I don't have those Rocket League reflexes. I don't know. Lately, I just haven't been like super into like super competitive games. Like Overwatch was my little spree, just because I would like play as Bastion and just sit down and just be like,
Bastion's getting so much heat from the community.
I simply do not care. I think it's hilarious.
Yeah, he's definitely fun.
Like,
and he can get messed up too. So
yeah, that's what I love about him. I think the best I've done with him in Overwatch is like he got a 40 kill game, and like got a 24 streak on offense with Bastion. So I'm just like moving around and then just mowing dudes down. It's like all about positioning, which I like way more than just like going from place to place, getting like 1 kill at a time. And like my PC can't really handle me doing too much framework, so Bastion's the easy pick.
Dude.
Cooper equal triggered. Yeah, Coop hates me. Oh yeah, people don't realize I'm on a yoga ball. That's why
I
a lot.
need to get one of those.
Dude, your back will thank you.
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
Like I've gotten better posture from it. I probably need to raise up my monitor a little bit more and my monitors because they're really like low.
Right.
But like
I
this,
want to get a higher resolution monitor because I only have a 720 monitor.
oh, you only have 720p?
Yeah, yeah, it's a
Yeah,
really old one.
yeah, dude, get that 1080 upgrade.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Get that. If you get that PC, you can definitely get that. Like, they're definitely selling 1440 by now.
Oh yeah, no shit.
Just do like 5 shows, save all the cash, and just throw down on just like the beefiest of PCs.
Mhm. It's not nearly as expensive.
Oh yeah, it totally is.
It totally is.
Like, there's no, I can't justify why it's not expensive. Oh man, yeah, no, but I'm just hype to get a new computer because I'm thinking about all the possibilities. I'm like, I can now open 2 instances of Serum. Yeah.
You can't even do that. You have to resample or something.
No. I can have like instances of Serum open. It's just like it really slows down my machine. And like the
Gotcha.
weirdest thing too, my FL doesn't accept any new plugins, and I think that might be a computer issue because before it did, but now it just doesn't, and I have to use the only plugins that it accepts, which is like a total of like all the Fab Filter stuff,
Yeah.
all the Serum FX.
I love
And
Fab Filter.
I mean, like, thank God it accepted Fab Filter out because otherwise I'd be panicking.
Yeah.
Because I use a limiter in Fab Filter a ton. I use a saturator a ton. I use even the Pro Q a little bit.
Yeah, I love their limiter. And Saturn. Saturn is awesome.
Saturn's really, just really useful. I don't understand why more people recommend it just because you can shape the sound so, it's so well how you can shape it.
Yeah.
Adjust all the bands, and I'm like,
And the mix on each band individually and stuff. I love that.
yeah, that's a super hype aspect. And then there was silence. Does anyone want to learn any producing stuff in the chat? I don't know. I feel like that's probably the reason why anyone's here.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I always encourage that, but people don't always engage in that way.
The 30 minutes of chit chat have ceased. Give us production questions.
I want to learn meme stuff. That's you, Max.
All right. Well, first, top text, bottom text. That's a terrible joke. But bring us memes. Shit, dude. I can't show memes on stream. I think that's illegal. Instead, I'll just throw a little emoji down there. Oh yes, that's a good meme. No, but lately I've just been messing around with just the Vocodex option in Serum.
The what?
The Vocodex, just Vocodex with Serum.
Oh my god,
just layering it on.
That's awesome.
I mean, it doesn't really do. You could probably. I used to do that a ton with Massive. I would have Vocodex over it, and it would just pretty much take. I would just make a really harsh sounding, just sound, and it'd just be really gritty in the middle, low end. And what Vocodex would do is just obviously do its little vocode thing, and the vocoding algorithm just makes it so much cleaner. I think it just cuts off all the harsh frequencies.
Hmm.
so that it'll just sound like more organic type of bass, and then just post processing from there. Just making sure I don't have any like unnecessary stereo imaging going
Hmm.
into the Pokedex. I just stuff like that.
I'm, I don't know, man. I wish Logic had like a good standard vocoder. That's one of the things I kind of want to get next.
But don't you have like in Logic like technically an infant like there's no um clipping like I've been told that technically you can't clip in the new version of Logic
Hmm.
because like instead of like the sound is in a box, it sounds like out of the box. I don't really understand that concept. Like it sounds like I don't know.
Well, yeah, I remember in Logic 9, like all I did to master was uh, boost the output till it was clipping, and it like always sounded good.
Hmm.
But,
That's really interesting because I've been told like Lax. That's why Lax's tracks sound really loud, just because he uses Logic and she doesn't really like let like cut off any clipping in
yeah,
Logic. I mean, FL technically you can do that too, just because I know Murda does that a ton with it, and I'm not really
yeah,
too concerned about loudness. I'm just more or less interested in like the no, um, you technically can't clip aspect in Logic
yeah,
because
yeah. It's weird. I think that I don't know. I've done research on it to no avail, but I know that it was much different with Logic 9 than it is with Logic X right now.
yeah,
But I think you can still get mild saturation from having your shit like pretty cranked up in the mix down stage.
probably because like well, if you are getting saturation, that means it is clipping, which means it's distorting. So
Yeah,
that's probably not possible. Like if that is the case, then there probably
I'm
is.
s- I'm saying on like individual mixer tracks as opposed to the actual stereo out or master
Oh, like the
channel.
master track.
Yeah,
So you
yeah,
can.
because I think the master track is completely against it. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
Maybe it just has like a built-in soft clipper.
Yeah,
That could
yeah.
be.
Well, yeah. There's some kind of clipping algorithm at the very least to Logic 9 that's like really good. So
Yeah.
I
Well,
still have yet to figure that out. I wonder if like I don't know. I'm having a bunch of ideas right now, but
yeah,
I'm
no.
curious if like I bounce or if I route everything to
Ableton.
like a bus. Like if I create a bus that's my stereo out before it goes to the actual master stereo out. If I could clip it on there and get the same effect,
I don't
that would
know.
be interesting.
Well, I think you would want everything to sound even because if your stereo isn't at the same levels or same perceived volume as the everything else, it would kind of sound weird. It would kind of probably sound more just centered, which isn't
Yeah,
necessarily what you want.
yeah. I'm definitely about like keeping dynamics, but it would be cool to have a good clipping algorithm in my arsenal.
Yeah.
In my R's.
This one dude says, I want to learn production stuff, but like at this point, it's stuff I have to experiment to learn. I struggle with song structure the most. Any tips on that? Um, I don't know. A lot of tips want to give out for song structure is like listen to a lot of tracks you like and really try to analyze what makes it good, like what makes your head like bounce to it. And a lot of the
Mm,
times, it's just what I seem to notice is like really well, at least with like rhythm tunes, they'll have like really simple flow structures where it's like 1/4 the whole time or 1/4 to one like 1/12, like so just a single note to a triplet note,
mm,
and they'll just vary between those two. So the first sound will be the same, the second sound will be different, the first sound will be the same, and the second set the third sound will be the same, and the fourth sound will be different from the second sound, and that usually will be like
yeah, so it's entirely it's not dependent necessarily on the rate of your LFO. It's dependent upon like the switching of sounds to create the
yeah,
flow.
And that's the most basic form that I think of. Like you obviously have a lot more complex flow structure, especially for like your hybrid stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That would probably be more difficult to explain. But like me, I tend to like stick with more simpler flows and work on sound design more, just because like I feel that's what kind of works out. But like at the same time, flows, if you're really good at flow, that could really stand out too.
Oh, yeah. Well, the thing is, it's just all about what you want to do. But I mean, kind of like Max was just saying, it's good to kind of review songs that you like and try and pick up on the things that are going on. Or like in your case, you said you're having trouble with some of your song structure and everything. Listen in for key elements that are like bringing things together and stuff that's like making switch ups work and everything like that. Those are all really good things to pay attention to.
Repetition is more than you think.
Yeah, you should definitely take that with a grain of salt though, because you can get to a point where it's just
like it takes experimentation to find that like perfect sort of medium.
Yeah, finding the right amount of repetition is definitely a major key in getting the flow of your song right.
And I mean, like, if
keeping a vibe,
if the style works, like Infect Org, that song's super repetitive. Like, it's the same sound the whole time, but like it still sort of works because he changes up the arrangement of it and like it fits the style of it. So a lot of it like is just dependent on what you're going for musically.
Have you guys ever thought of doing some kind of song listening segment or something similar implemented into these videos? Yeah, for sure. I don't necessarily have like equipment or knowledge in that area of like doing streams and everything, which I got to talk to Nostalgia about because he does like demo listen Thursdays and stuff like that, and he's super good with that kind of stuff. I want to get more into streaming. I got to figure out stuff with webcams. I want to do like game streaming and stuff like that too. So all in due time, I'm sure. If you guys, if you want to get connected on the Facebook group, it's just facebook.com/group/Mech-Hop Militia. That's all one word at the end. And in there, if you post anything, I'll take a look at it. So if you're posting links or whatever, I'd be more than happy to take a listen.
Yeah, no, that's definitely like probably a great way to put just tunes that you're not quite too sure on or want. Well, I don't know. Is it free to like post work in progresses, because that could be a really like downward spiral.
Yeah.
You'll have to probably moderate that. Just be like, no rhythm here. No.
Take your rhythm elsewhere.
You can post your work in progresses, but no rhythm here.
Yeah. I wouldn't say necessarily like work in progresses. If you have like something that's at least pretty finished, then yeah. Like, and you know, it gets kind of cluttered and redundant listening to like 4-bar loops and stuff like that and trying to give suggestions.
I am 14 from Poland, and my first rhythm track. I just installed Massive and used the WoW filter on everything.
Gosh, the storm is real. My fucking power is probably going to go out again.
Dude, I love phasers. People don't understand how important the serum phaser is, because like you can use that as like a little filter if you just turn up the rate, because that's technically what a phaser is.
Wait.
Not for maybe for rhythm purposes, but
no, like, phasers totally work for rhythm purposes.
Yeah, I mean, one rhythm producer made their whole style off of phasers, so we'll do it. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I encourage everyone to use serum.
Oh yeah. Like I said, delving into it a little more now. That I've,
Did I like you the virtual right tutorial, right? Yeah.
yeah, I've watched that. I've watched a few things on
I
YouTube.
feel like that's like just the best one, just because as soon as I watched that, it just like clicked.
The only thing I don't like is how you can't do you can't modulate the pitch similarly to how you do in massive. It's so easy.
The pitch modulation is a little bit different,
You
but
can
what
do
you
it in the
can
mid
do,
trips, I know
what you
that,
can
but it's
do,
hard to get it to go to 0.
yeah, you have to do this really wacky thing where you have to, I'm pretty sure it's Alt Shift when you click on there, and like when it starts out, it does that split like it would with a massive LFO.
Uh-huh.
Like if you press Alt Shift on there while clicking it,
Uh-huh.
it'll just go to one side, like
Oh, shit.
with massive. Yeah, I just literally learned about that a couple days ago.
Yeah.
I
I'll
don't really
definitely have to check that out.
I don't really use a pitch as much, but after I learned that, I'm like, oh, well, that's a really like it probably shouldn't use that like LFO setting to begin with. That's wacky.
Yeah.
But if you use that on any parameter and like you want that LFO type feel, like you would get in massive, all you have to do is like Alt Shift while clicking
Yeah.
on the knob or the location, and it'll just change.
Like,
Let's see. People want to know when you have a next EP coming out.
who said what?
Brandon Fitzgerald says, Coil, what do you have in store for us next? Another EP?
Perhaps. As of right now, I have got the Mech-Hop mini mix is my top priority. I'm gonna have that to you guys relatively soon. I'm getting some artwork finished up for that, and then
That sounds hype.
that's pretty much ready to go. So that's gonna be it's gonna be around like 30 something minutes. It's gonna be a free mix, and I'm gonna drop drop a single with it and drop that to VIP. So you guys are getting some free coil in you.
The answer is inconclusive. We know whether or not there will be an upcoming EP.
Yeah, I'm just working things out, man. Definitely a single though. Definitely a single. Definitely yes right now.
Dude, no one releases dubstep singles anymore. It's all compilations.
Yeah.
And if you like put out a single, it's like all for freebies.
Yeah.
I mean, it's not too bad. I don't know. I feel like free stuff works better than actually selling music nowadays.
I just love doing free stuff, dude. It's like it makes me feel good.
I don't know. Lately, I've been plate greedy though. I'm like,
Yeah, I get that way for sure.
keep these plates. No one knows.
These are my plate.
Just me.
Won't touch my
And
plate.
everyone else will become me.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Right.
Fitzgerald is just hitting you with mad questions. What made you switch from Firepower to Uplink?
Oh, Downlink has really always been supportive of me. It's been super supportive of me. And I mean, initially when I was with Firepower, Uplink audio wasn't really a thing. And, Firepower's doing a bunch of cool shit. They've got a bunch of people signed and everything. I'm just looking for someone that could possibly give me like a little more promotion time and get a little more like intimate with the release and everything. Sean Downlink has been like really involved with me, like on a personal basis, and it's really good to work with people like that. I think it's very important to have connections with people and not just have it be a complete like business thing almost,
Yeah, and you're at the point where you don't really necessarily need a label to sell stuff.
Yeah.
Like,
So
you already have your brand established.
I like kind of having like power and creative freedom and stuff like that, and Download is super supportive of that.
And if anyone has other questions, we will refuse to answer them because Fitzgerald took all the room, all the questions. There's no more room for questions. Back to the chit chat. No, I'm just joking. But ciao.
Yeah, I'm gonna unplug my computer so it doesn't by chance get fried.
Oh yeah, dude, turn up the fan. Marco, it's been like nice and breezy up in California. You just need to come back out here and just enjoy the breeze.
Yeah, I want to come out to LA.
Well, maybe not like LA, like the middle of LA, just because I feel like that's too much going on.
Yeah, for sure.
I feel like, I don't know. I'm not that great at parallel parking, so LA is like literally a
A
hellscape.
nightmare. Yeah, yeah. Fuck that.
Other people help me go to LA.
I'm not hot on parallel parking myself. I mean, I live near Baltimore. Baltimore is the city that I live near.
Oh, shit.
There a whole lot.
It's either like pay $20 for parking or just like drive away.
Yeah.
Drive away from this hellhole.
Straight up.
Oh no, LA could be chill though. If I get a ride up to LA, very nice, very fun.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brandon. I appreciate it. I need to put out a new mix soon-ish, maybe.
They're fun, man. I'm kind of this time around. I'm taking it as an opportunity to not be so like dubsteppy with it, and I want to kind of express my interests musically and everything. That's been kind of an endeavor for me.
You got to be a dubstep machine. What are you talking about?
What are you talking about? Does not compute.
What your interests and creative ambitions? You want dubstep. You made dubstep. You make dubstep.
Listen here, you little shit.
I paid for good, fine ass dubstep. That's what I want. I paid admission for dubstep. Necro says, "Fuck dubstep." We have conflicting opinions here.
None of that. None of that. We're not saying that around here.
Dude, I don't know. For me, I've gotten to the point where I was like, I want to make creative tunes, and then I'm like, oh shit, I'm actually talentless, and I can only make dubstep. Great.
Don't say that.
Like, great. I dug myself in too deep, and I'm not even at 10K.
What am I doing with my life? Why am I a rhythm boy?
Hashtag rhythm boys. No, but bass house music's fun. It's easy, but it's fun easy.
I've never really delved into that.
Ooh, coil house would be fun. It's actually way easier than you'd think it is. It's like there's videos like analyzing the top 10 like bass house tracks and they're all the same. That's because they're all like eighth notes. Like the whole time before the drop. You could probably make something a little bit more interesting than just 8 notes. Like pretty much that's it. It's 128. Like you get a kick drum and you find a hi-hat loop and then you get a spicy bass house track. Pretty much that. I don't know. It's something like that. Something like that.
Oh man, I have a rhythmy project. But I don't know what to do. I have so many loops just sitting around.
Dude, what you do, you just smush all the loops together.
Triple drops everywhere.
Yeah, just make sure it's all the same key. No, but seriously, like when I'm just bored and I don't know what to do and I have just a bunch of stuff that sounds good but like doesn't work on its own, I'll just render everything out to stems, make sure they're in the same key and BPM, and just like try to fit them all together. And sometimes it works, and sometimes it sounds like I'm a dumbass who just tried that and didn't know what he was doing. Mostly, like, I don't know, pretty 50-50 split. Depends on the stuff. Oh, it just shows your screen frozen. Am I the only one left here? I think I might be. Oh no, I can't entertain on my own. I'm not that funny. What shall we do? The chat doesn't know what we should do. I don't know what we should do. Huh. Should I just... Probably just going to wave this American flag until Colin comes back. Patriotism. Maybe I'll put my glasses on too. Act like a cool kid for once. Ooh. Hello, I am Uber. I come to America for a rhythm. Oh, it's gone. Oh no, it's just me. What was the first show I played? Technically, the first show I played by myself was last weekend. I played a LA show Saturday, and that was fun stuff. Let's see. Where did the recoil go? Yeah, no. Like, that show had Lucille and Sudden Death on it, so that was fun. And I'm pretty sure everyone had fun there. I hope so. I mean, I wouldn't want to do a shitty job, but I mean, if I do, I do. Let's see. Yeah, hopefully I do get brought up to Chicago. I mean, you just need to ask you, contact your local promoter, tell them to hit up my agent, and possibly that could be a thing. I'm not too sure. Maybe Colin's internet connection got just destroyed. Who knows? Maybe I can use some of the apps. No, I can't draw my own face. That's unfortunate. Maybe I can. Oh, sabotage myself. Searching for a face. Oh, I'm faceless.
You want a smoothie?
Oh, yeah, sure. You should bring the exercise ball when you... Yeah, I should bring the exercise ball. That would be pretty fun. Well, since Colin's not here, I'm just going to take over the show. Now it's Taxi Hop Mondays. Would you guys want to hear some music that isn't finished? I'm not sure if anyone would want to listen to that, but it's available if anyone wants. I got one yes. That's all I needed. I needed an excuse. Let's see. We got a selection from Subtronic or Dak Daniels. Both of those are collabs. I don't make my own drums, but I'm looking into it. But like a lot of it's processing. It's not as much like good sample selection's key, but a lot of it's just processing. Everyone's heard Disabled already. All right, Dak Daniels. We got one answer for Dak Daniels. I'll just turn this pupper up. I don't know if people can hear it. Hopefully you can. Yeah, there we go.
It's the beat that makes you go.
Yeah. And so I got another. That one's kind of done. I don't know. We'll find out soon. We have another one.